What's going on, guys? Civilian Medical. So today I'm going to talk to you about E.D.C stuff. I'm going to try my best to try to keep these videos, within 10 to 15 minutes from now on, because I'm not real good at editing videos yet, and there's not going to be any fancy thumbnails or anything like that. I'm just starting out. So at this point, I'm just going to be talking to you all about things. And because I don't really have any followers or anybody that watches my stuff just yet, we're just going to go through the things that I know about. And as I learn how to video edit and do thumbnails and all the cool stuff that everybody else knows how to do, I'm just going to talk to you all about what I know to the best of my ability and try to keep it relatively short. Today we're going to talk about E.D.C stuff. All right, this is what I carry in my pockets every single day. And I'm just going to talk to you all about why I carry this stuff and what it is and whatnot. So those are the pants that I wear them in. Those are some the Wrangler, these Wrangler cargo pants that you can get from Walmart for like 26 bucks. I use this Next belt right here. It's one of those ratchet belts. I love this thing. That's like the first ratchet belt I ever heard about. I've had that thing for like 6 years now. It is awesome. Load bearing belt. And then I'm going to put you all on the tripod now. And we're just going to go through some of this stuff. Okay, so medical stuff here. This is Civilian Medical. So I'm going to talk to you all about my medical stuff real fast. So this is a 5x9 gauze pad. This right here is used for all the things that gauze can be used for, but it's mainly for my 2-pack of Hyphen Vented Chest Seal Minis. I keep these with me to address things like sucking chest wounds and holes to the pleural space, punctures to the chest and torso area. I'll teach y'all how to use these in another video. Back here, I don't ever talk about this thing. This is just a piece of plastic that I cut to line the inside of my pocket, because my tourniquet, when I wear it, the more stuff that I acquired into my medical pocket over time, my tourniquet started to push against my leg, and the male part of the hook and loop started to push through my pants pocket and scratch up my leg. So this right here is just a backer pad to keep the stuff that I carry in my pocket a little bit more comfortable when it's pressing against my leg all day. Next thing is going to be, I'm just going to go through this as I see it, not in any particular order. This is a thing of full flat duct tape that I made, because duct tape is got all the useful, it's useful for all the things, man. All right. And I make these myself. They're super easy. Get one of those paper cards that you get in the mail, wrap yourself some duct tape around it, boom, full flat duct tape. Next thing is this combat gauze. This is Quick Clot Hemostatic Combat Wound Packing Gauze, or hemostatic wound packing, whatever. It's Quick Clot Combat Gauze. This is a hemostatic gauze, which means that it's impregnated with clay granules that speeds up your clotting time. Sorry about all the ahs and the ums. I'm a little bit new on camera. Anyway, this is a triangle bandage right here that I carry. It's vacuum sealed. It fits really, really nicely with all the rest of the stuff. It doesn't take up too much room. This has a metric ass ton of uses. On top of medical stuff, it's got a bunch of survival applications as well, but triangle bandage with a couple of clothespins in there. And then the more y'all watch my channel, for the couple of y'all that are on here, y'all realize I'm a big fan of Coband, cohesive wrap, Coband, whatever. This stuff is awesome. It's got a whole bunch of uses as well. I got 2 pairs of gloves packed in there, because you need to be wearing gloves anytime you try to help somebody with some medical stuff. Those that protect you, not the person you're working on. Coband is going to be good for securing wound dressings. It's going to be good for splint wrapping. It'll be good for, addressing a sprained ankle, arm, whatever the case might be. It's got a lot of use. This has also got a bunch of uses that aren't medical uses as well. Example, I just recently went ice skating for my first time ever, and the rental skates sucked ass, and they were real loose on the ankle. So I used some of this that I had with me to wrap my ankles, and it made the skates a lot more stable and made the experience a lot better. And then I'm trying to think of, oh yeah, another time that I used this that didn't have anything to do with medical stuff was I went on a kayaking trip, my second kayaking trip ever recently, and the paddles that you get with the rental kayaks sucked. So we used a bunch of this that I had extra to wrap the handles, to give you some grip points on the paddles. But anyway, yeah, so Coband's got a bunch of uses. It's one of those versatile things. A Cat Gen 7 tourniquet is going to be another thing that I keep with me. Yep, you see all the lint on there? That's because I actually carry my stuff every day and use my shit. Anyway, Cat Gen 7 tourniquet, and yes, it is staged properly so that you can deploy it with one hand and it's ready to go. Next thing is going to be an EpiPen. I do not have allergic reactions to things to where I need to carry this. This is for my woman and for other people around me that might have allergic reactions to things. I keep one of these. I have a few of those. I get them from a person. Anyway, keep some medicated anti-itch cream. This stuff has menthol in it, so it's really, really nice to have. This is... Look, if you know, you know. This shit has a lot of uses, trust me. And then some triple antibiotic ointment because, hell yeah, this is also super useful. You know, cuts, scrapes, all that stuff. Other things as well. And then we're going to move down here. This right here is my hide and drink pocket organizer. I've had this thing for like 2 or 3 years for sure. It's very well broken, if you couldn't tell. Like I said, this stuff goes everywhere with me every single day. Oh, another thing, real quick, another thing that's important to note is I keep these pants preloaded with all this stuff. I don't take all this shit out of my pockets every day and then put it back in every morning. No, these pants are staged with all this stuff in it so that all I have to do is take them off of a door hook and put them on. And I have like 5 or 6 pairs of these pants, so I'll swap out for a fresh pair like every 2 or 3 days. So that makes carrying all of this a whole lot easier. So in the front, I keep 2 lighters always. Oh, fantastic. Now the dogs are going. Keep 2 lighters, one in the front in this little groove right here. It fits in the pocket real nice. I keep a lighter in this pocket. This one usually has way more duct tape on it, or way more Gorilla Tape. I actually use this all the time, so I got to refill that. Usually instead of this lighter, there's another Bic with tape wrapped around it right here, but this is just what I had in my reach at the time, and I always want to make sure that there's 2 lighters in that pocket. Next is going to be a multi-tool. I keep this well greased. I keep it up very well. Take good care of it. It's a SOG multi-tool. I use this pretty damn often as well. So keep a multi-tool with you so you got the capability of some toolage in your pocket at all times. Work on your systems, work on anything else. Things break sometimes. Nice to have a multi-tool. I keep some Carmex up here as well in that little space. And then behind that is a Right in the Rain notepad for obvious reasons. And then a pair of X shears. I love these things so much. I just recently got these I think a month or 2 ago. They're relatively new to me. I've been wanting a pair of these for a long time, but for a while they were a little out of the budget because they're not cheap, but these are so worth it. And if there's one of the things out of all this stuff that I carry that I use a whole bunch, it's trauma shears. I went through 2 different pairs, 2 or 3 different pairs, wore them out. I have people asking me to use a pair of trauma shears for stuff literally all the time because people that I hang out with know that I carry them now. So that's that. And then next we got, this is just a cheap Walmart Ozark trail knife. It doesn't need to be fancy. I carry enough other lines of blades on me to where this right here, this is a simple blade that stays pretty sharp. It was like $8, so I don't care if anything happens to it. If I lose it, I can very easily replace it. This is the general purpose knife, for cutting open boxes, doing stuff that you don't care if it messes up your knife. And if I lose it, it doesn't matter. This is more of a personal defense knife. This is a Lee Hawk knife. I got another one that has a curved blade. Got a curved blade. That one's a Lee Duck. But this one right here is more of a self-defense knife. I like the straight blade on it because it's easy to maintain. I'm not the best at sharpening knives yet, so that makes life a little easier for me. But anyway, that is my self-defense knife. This one doesn't get used for anything so that it stays sharp if I ever need to use it. It clips to my belt, and that's where that's worn every day. And then I keep a pocket light. I check it every other week to make sure the battery's still good in it. It's a little Coast light. I think I paid like 12 or 13 bucks for that from Academy. And then the next thing right here, this is a Excuse me for all the throat clearing. I just recently quit smoking cigarettes on the Zen pouches now. But anyway, this is a Palm OC spray. This is a less lethal option for self-defense, all right, because anytime that you can avoid using one of these, if you don't have to, life's going to be a whole lot easier for you. And then, you know, the keys, the wallet, and a big fat Sharpie. I usually have this Sharpie and a writing pen as well, but yeah, this is what I'm carrying with me every day. Gives you some ideas of some things that you should be carrying with you. And I'm going to try to keep these videos, you know, under 15 minutes from now on, just for the sake of the fact that I'm not great at video editing yet, and I'm not good with the thumbnails and all the cool guy stuff yet. So anyhow, I'm going to try to keep these shorter, and yeah, hope this was helpful. Y'all stay prepped and stay ready so you can be more capable of saving a life. Y'all have a good one.